saw with the White House visit how you addressed everyone. Just to be able to celebrate the 2024 season, how you all were able to come together and have this moment, how special was it for you personally?
Well, it's always an honor. I don't ever want to say no to those type of opportunities. Obviously Freddie was going to be the one to speak, and he didn't make the trip, and so me not having a lot to do with the October run was a little bit, it was a little awkward, but at the same time, somebody on the outside that didn't play to be able to highlight some of the things that this group did, I think was cool, because maybe somebody that was playing would maybe not say some of that stuff because they're too close to it, but I thought that was cool. I got to highlight what this group meant, like just watching from the outside, and it was a cool thing to get to honor them, and I'm happy I got to do it.
Yeah, you've been a part of championship teams, of course, especially the 2020 team. When you do get to have these moments and to go to a place like the White House, just how special is it to cherish this with the group of guys that were part of that 2024 run?
Yeah, like the White House is an incredible honor to get to go see, regardless of who's in office. We went in 2021, we went this time, and so I know there's been, a lot of stuff about should the Dodgers go, all this stuff, but at the end of the day, getting to go to the White House, getting to see the Oval Office, getting to meet the President of the United States, like that's stuff that you can't lose sight of, no matter what you believe. So I was super honored to get to go today. It was an incredible opportunity, and I'm glad we got to be a part of it.
Does it resonate more with like you're kind of obviously standing what you mean to this organization, that you were obviously you filled in for Freddie, but like to do it twice, be able to be the guy who's speaking and addressing and sort of wrapping up a championship twice at the White House?
Yeah, just a huge honor. I think getting to be a part of the Dodgers organization is a really special thing, obviously, and so as I've been here longer and longer, I realize that more and more, that not every team is like ours, and you don't get some of these opportunities with a lot of other places. So it was, like I said, huge honor for me to get to do. Thankful that I got to do it again, and even if it was a little bit, I didn't have a major role in the run. To be able to highlight some of the guys and what they did was important to me, and I'm glad I got to do it.
Was it easy to write all that speech, or did it take a long time?
I wrote it on the flight here, so it took a couple hours, I guess. Yeah. So I had a few editors, so it's good.
How different were the two visits? Did you see things this time?
We got to do a little bit more of this trip. I think last or 2021 everything was still a little bit, I don't know the word, COVID-y, I guess. So to be able to kind of walk around and go see the Oval and get to just talk a little bit more was really cool.
I'm not sure if you answered this, but the bullpen session you threw today and what the plan is for you moving forward, where you at as far as you're coming back to pitch?
Yeah, threw another bullpen today. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go and face some hitters on Thursday in Arizona. I did that last Thursday, through 2 innings, so I'm kind of just going to keep on that schedule. It's kind of a weird needle to thread because physically my arm is ready to go. I'm ready, but my toe isn't all the way there yet. So it's just like whenever my toe finally is strong enough to be out there, I want to be ready. So it's just kind of threading that needle as best I can. It's obviously a unique injury for pitching, unique injury for baseball, so there's not a whole lot of precedent with it. So we're just kind of, whenever my toe's ready to go, I'll be ready to go.
Is it similar when you're coming back from your shoulder the day after, how it feels the day after, or is it something that you're feeling in the moment?
No, day after usually goes back to the way it is. So I think it's just that final little push off that I'm trying to figure out how to get that last little bit of velo, that last little bit of life to your pitch.
Did you face hitters last week in Texas or
Arizona? Yeah, Arizona.